Local rafting outfitters are riding the Class 4 rapids of coronavirus. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, traffic on the I-70 mountain corridor keeps on swelling, with more than 72,000 vehicles driving through Summit Monday through Thursday this week. That is 9,000 more vehicles than last week, 13,000 more than 2 weeks ago. Yesterday was the busiest weekday in 2 months, with 21,264 vehicles, still less than half the daily average from this February. For 2 whole months, Dave McGrath of KODI Rafting has been riding the wave of coronavirus.
When all this stuff kind of came down on us in March, phone calls just stopped for almost a month straight. But now that the temperatures are starting to warm up and people are starting to feel a little more comfortable with traveling, we've been getting a lot of phone calls and a lot of inquiries and reservations every day.
KODI and other outfitters are running trips now on the Arkansas River for residents of Chaffee County only by local public health order. By June 1st, though, outposts in Buena Vista and Clear Creek should be open to anyone.
Looking like we should be able to raft in most of the sections that we raft on in all the rivers.
And conditions will be just right.
The water is looking phenomenal for this year. It's not going to be low and it's not going to be crazy high like it was in 2019. It's going to be a really great average runoff.
KODI has new cleaning and group size protocols, like no more than 4 unrelated rafters per boat, and things will start slowly on the Ark and Clear Creek.
We'll be probably reducing some of our load sizes in our vehicles just to kind of social distance people for the first part of June.
There will be trips on the Blue River, but KODI's Frisco outpost might stay closed.
If they're going to have crazy restrictions on opening the store locations until later in July, then it just won't even make sense to open up.
Summit County's Roadmap to Recovery classifies rafting as high-risk recreation, eligible for reopening by May 25th at the earliest. All 7 town parks in Silverthorne are now open for recreation, but with Rona rules. That means face masks for everyone if you cannot keep a 6-foot buffer, and recommended reservations for outdoor courts. There's pickleball at Trent Park, tennis, basketball, and sand volleyball at Rainbow Park, and the dog park at Maryland Creek. Playgrounds everywhere remain closed, and bathrooms are open again next Monday. Breckenridge and Frisco are taking advantage of playground shutdowns to renovate 2 parks at Blue 52 in North Breck and Walter Byron in Central Frisco. Breck Town Manager Rick Holman on a grant-funded playground project at River Park worth $350,000.
It just makes sense to do it, put people to work, and use those grant dollars that we have.
At Walter Byron in Frisco, the old equipment is already dismantled. Vanessa Agee with the town.
We did an outreach process, the town of Frisco, to determine late last year which parks needed some improvement. And the public told us that Walter Byron was number 1 on their list.
Renovations in Frisco are also grant funded and include a new bathroom. The Walter Byron parking lot, bathrooms, and playground are closed most of summer. The grass field is open. 10 Summit High School students recently gave $12,000 to local nonprofits through the Summit Foundation's Youth Connect program. The students spent 9 months learning about philanthropy and raising funds for charities tackling local issues like youth mental health and substance abuse. Money went to the FERC, Smart Bellies, and Building Hope, with a $5,000 matching grant from the Summit Foundation. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, the Summit recpath from Frisco to Copper is good to go. County crews have been waiting for stable avalanche conditions in 10 Mile Canyon, and yesterday they finished plowing all 7.5 miles on that stretch. You've now got 50 miles of path to ride county-wide, everything except the 5.5 miles from Copper to Vail Pass. And a reminder that Summit Sheriff is back writing tickets for illegal parking at trailheads this weekend, starting today. Deputies have given 31 citations since patrolling started in late March. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.